Hello friends! Today we're doing something just a little bit different. Last time we did one of these sort of like random looking at things videos. It was the Zelda Game & Watch. Today I wanted to look at this beastly thing. Now these are the actual instructions for a Lego set. That Lego set being, look how huge this box is. This is the Super Mario 64 question mark block. Ironically, the question blocks didn't look like this in Super Mario 64, but it is still an accurate representation of the iconic Super Mario Bros. Question mark blocks. So, Mario 64 was just a weird game. Now, I'm not like the biggest Lego fan ever, more of a Nintendo fan, but I used to like Lego. I used to love playing with Lego so much as a kid. And more recently, I've gotten a few sort of more collector's piece Lego sets like the Lego NES and retro TV stand. And this set had come with this TV, this here controller, the wire that's too short, but it's a pretty accurate NES controller. And then the NES itself, which actually opened, and there's a little Super Mario Bros. Cartridge inside, and it actually clicks down and everything, and it's got like the AV ports. They add in a lot of little details, like if you lift this side up, this is World 1-2 from Super Mario Bros., sort of a miniature of it built here. It's pretty neat. So while I'm by no means a Lego maniac or enthusiast or anything like that, I enjoy putting these little sets together and you know, gawking at all the little details and stuff. Now, the instructions for both those sets are practically novels or novella size, and a lot of the times when going through and building it, you'll start putting some piece together and you'll be like, what the heck am I even building here? What is this nonsense? But then, of course, being Lego, as you continue going, the pieces, no pun intended, all come together and then it all starts making sense. So it's a fun time. So this one looks like a cube, like just a question block. So what's actually special about this, right? Well, for Mario 64 fans specifically, there's a lot of neat details with this one. So let's open it up and take a look. By opening it up, I don't mean deconstructing it. I mean literally it opens up. So first thing is, on I believe this side here, this slides open. Oh, and look, we've got Bowser in here. And if you push him down, this opens. And there's a little platform, a little spinning platform here. You can actually put Bowser, and there's a miniature of Mario that's inside. You could put on there, you can have them duke it out or whatever. But that's certainly far from the main attraction. Now, there's a lot of sort of mechanical pieces and little hinges and axles and stuff that'll come into play to allow it to do this. This side will open, this is actually the back side, and the top will flip open, and it opens up like a little diorama. And this little diorama that opens up on top of the cube has some very iconic Mario 64 locations. At the top here, we have Peach's Castle, as seen from the outside. You've even got a little Mario and Lakitu and Princess Peach here. There's even Yoshi standing at the back of the castle, which is pretty fun. The castle itself actually opens up and you can see the interior. Now, the paintings aren't in the right places. They should be behind doors and in different spots. But the fact that they took the time to put these paintings in there in the first place is still great attention to detail. So even though there's some inconsistencies with the actual game, it's more just meant to be a representation of the game itself rather than a one-to-one replica. So honestly, while I notice those inconsistencies there versus the actual game, none of it bothers me. The first one that you actually build, and the one that's directly below Peach's Castle, is Lethal Lava Land here. You've got the little volcano that spins, the big bully, the eyeball, that panel puzzle, Bowser with the 8 red coins, that's annoying, even that little rolling log. Most of the major landmarks of the level is here. It's a great representation of the stage in broad strokes, and it's done really, really well. Next over here is Bob-omb Battlefield, which is one of Mario 64's most iconic stages, and yeah, again, it's very accurately represented here. You've got these rolling balls, you've got King Bob-omb at the top, even that floating island with the wing cap, chain chomp. It's again sort of a representation in broad strokes. There's a lot of the finer details missing, but considering the size of this little set or of the stage here, you know, you can only fit so much detail in. The fact that they fit in as much as they did is kind of, again, awesome. The third stage represented here is Cool Mountain, which is one of the coolest Mario 64 stages, though maybe tragically better known as being the stage where you can drop the baby penguin to its death. Don't lie, we've all done it. It's got your baby penguin at the top, the mama penguin at the bottom, all of these little slides and stuff going down the mountain and around, the little bridge thing here. This one also opens up, like Peach's Castle does, to reveal the secret slide inside the house where you can do the penguin race in the game. Again, it's only 3 slopes, it's a broad stroke sort of representation of it, but again, the fact that they even include it in here is just really cool. And they design it in such a way that these all sort of fold into each other and then get stored safely. The fact that they have this sort of mechanism here in the first place is just really cool. This sort of diorama style set is gorgeous and I think executed really well here. Though you wouldn't expect it, it's surprisingly very stable. Though there's no bottom, you can completely see into the innards of the set. Bottom's kind of unnecessary anyways because this is definitely a shelf piece. So the question that I'm sure everybody is asking clicking on the video since it was in the title, is this set worthwhile? Is it worth getting? And as for the answer, well, that depends. If you're a hardcore LEGO enthusiast, LEGO collectors are nuts in the best way possible. If you're one of them, then sure, why not? As long as you're also into Mario. If you're super into Mario, pun intended, then also might be worth picking up. But here's the thing, you have to be in this sort of Venn diagram sweet spot of being a hardcore LEGO fan and a hardcore Mario fan who also has money, because this set is sort of absurdly expensive. For the price point of this, it's a lot to spend on a shelf piece like this that many collectors may not even bother to open or anything. So you have to ask yourself, is this your niche hobby? For me personally, I received this as a gift, and as awesome as it is and as grateful as I am, I couldn't see myself spending the money on this. I am extremely grateful to have received it as a Christmas gift, but it's certainly not something I would spend money on myself because that price point is a bit steep, if I'm being honest with you. And this is coming from me, the hardcore amiibo collector. As you can see from my collection behind me, it's excessive. But if you do have it in the budget, and if all those pieces, pun intended, fall into place together for you, then yes, it's a great set to get for a shelf piece. It's a collector's item through and through, but it is full to the brim with detail and just a really fun thing to build and admire. And again, this one is not really a kid set. There's tons of small pieces that can be really hard to put together. On the other hand, my fat adult fingers also struggled at times putting some of these finer, smaller pieces together, so I guess there is that. But overall, I really think it's a cool set. It's a great collector's piece, but definitely not one I would recommend to just anyone to buy, because unlike Amiibo, which are like $12 to $30 at most, this one is just, yeah. Anyways, this isn't a review. I don't review LEGO. That's not what this channel is about. I just thought it'd be fun to take a quick look at this because it's a neat set and I had a lot of fun putting it together. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you didn't, think it was a total waste of time, and let me know what you guys think of this. Maybe if you've got it or want to get it, etc., etc. But that's all I've got for you guys for now. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching this video. I just wanted to take a quick second to say thank you to the lovely people who support me on Patreon, as well as my channel members. In particular, those who supported at the cheese tier or higher, which includes Tetra, Brenda, Justin, Callie, Finley, Grey Mage, Hylian Historian, Gale, Ethan3G, and Clifford. Thank you so much for the support, you guys, and I will catch you all next time. Bye-bye.